Hi guys, welcome back. Today I've got an amazing review for you, very excited. Been in contact with Asmodus direct and they've actually sent me the Snow Wolf Mini 75 watt temperature control. Down to the table, we'll have a look at it, I'll compare its size difference to the original 200 watt Snow Wolf, and then we'll come back, vape on it, and I'll let you know what I think of the unit. I'll see you in a second. Okay guys, so here it is the Snow Wolf 75 watt mini temperature control unit. I think I've said that in the correct order or jumbled them up. Now this has been sent to me direct from Asmodus. This is a prototype of the unit. I don't think they're actually available in the UK anyway until maybe the 16th of, no, beg your pardon, I think it's the 18th of this month. And so this is the unit, 75 watts, temperature control. Let's just have a look what's on the actual box of the unit. So, as always, it's got their Wolf logo on there, and then you've got the 75 watt temperature control. Just looking around the box, standard, strong box, nice, nicely packaged. Just have a look on the back here and see what some of these stats here. So size, it says 83mm by 45mm by 24. Total weight of the product, 176 grams. Now this will run, voltage output, or input should we say, is 2.95 volts to 4.8 volts. Output voltage, 0.5 volts to 7.5 volts. Now the wattage runs from 5 watts to 75 watts, and temperature as always is 300 Celsius to 350, or that's 212 Fahrenheit to 662 Fahrenheit. Ohm range, it runs all the way down to 0.05 to 2.5 ohms, which is great. Just saying, Snow Wolf is an advanced product. Please be careful. Review the manual, which we hardly ever do, and that's pretty much it. So that's the unit. Let's just open her up. As always, you get their instruction manual, which is just here, and quite a bit of a manual as well. Just run that along for you. Who's a speed reader? And on the other side as well. So that's there. So that's the user manual. Then we have their distribution card, so Asmodus warranty card, 30-day warranty. And now here is the actual unit. I think this is great. I've been using this for, I think I got it on maybe Thursday, so I've just non-stop continuous use of this really. I have put a little, well, I'll come to that anyway. So let's just have a look. So as you can see, it is a lot smaller just there. Now this one doesn't have a screen on the front of it as the 200 watt did. They've actually moved the screen to the front of the unit with its buttons, your firing button and plus and negative, which is a great feature. Now it's got an adjustable 510 just there, spring loaded. Now this black circle is just so I don't actually scratch the unit. It's not there as factory, I've actually done that. It comes in this glass finish. Yes, it is a bit of a finger magnet, but I am actually going to be doing wraps for this one as well, just to protect it and less smudging really. On this one they've actually put the Wolf logo just on that side there. Again, this will be your door section, and then underneath you've actually got a USB charger, so this is able to, I'd imagine it's got a pass-through. If anyone knows different they can comment, but I think this is a pass-through unit, so you're able to use it on the charge and you don't have to take out your battery to charge it or anything like that. Now that's the door cover. Two magnets holding it in place. Now I'm not sure if this is the just because it's the prototype version, I'd imagine it is. This door just has a little bit of play. It doesn't come off or anything like that, or even rattle around. It's literally as I put my thumb on it, it just makes that slight noise. No big issue for me though, I have to say. Let's just open her up. So it runs a single 18650 battery, Samsung just in there at the moment. It's two magnets, and yeah, it's a nice little unit. So let's switch her on. Oh, beg your pardon. So we've got the venting holes at the bottom for the battery as well. Let's just switch this on. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can hear, the buttons are nice and clicky. They seem very stable or very strong. They don't rattle around or anything like that. And very clicky, which is great. Okay, so as you can see, this says power there. You've got your ohms or your resistance, the voltage and the wattage, and your battery gauge just there. And as you can see, the screen dims down. No atomizer, well, yeah, we know that, which is good. So that's that. Let's go through a few features now. As I said, this is temperature control. It actually runs titanium wire as well. So let's just have a look at that option. If we hold both the up and down button, it'll actually go into this mode. So the temperature function does work with nickel wire, Ni wire and titanium wire, which is just there, and then obviously you just click to accept which one you've chosen. And that's pretty much it. This is a very simple unit, nice to carry around, other than that back door, but I think that's just because it's a prototype. But yeah, nice little unit indeed. The increments, let's just have a look here. So if we hold down the button, so it goes quite quickly. So from 75 watts all the way down to, did I say 5 watts? Let's just double check that for you. Doesn't speed up, it's just a set speed really. And there we go. Right, and then if we hold down both buttons, we'll go into temperature mode. So let's just come up there, and it actually tells you Ni 200. And let's just double check that with the titanium, which is just there as well. So again, your temperature, it goes all the way up to, let's just have a look here. So all the way down to 212 Fahrenheit, all the way up to, I think it's 600 and something or other. Double check that. 660? Yeah, 661. There you go. And then just going one up, we'll take it into Celsius. And that's pretty much it. Check atomizer. So let's just go back into power mode. Very quick, easy menu, nothing to it. You know, it is a nice, classy little unit. Nice weight to it, nice size. A lot smaller than the original. I'll show you the comparison actually. See if I've got my one around, which is just here. So that's the original just there, and look at the size difference. I think they're the same thickness, yeah, same thickness, a lot shorter, as you can see. And obviously where the screen is at on one side it's on the face, and then on the other side, which is just there. Now, as I said, 75 watts compared to the 200. But the size, the build quality, I've always been happy with my Snow Wolf, so you know, this is just brilliant for me really. So that's the unit there, and let's just put an RDA on there as well. So I'm using the J-Bow Indestructible at the moment with the, and let's boost this all the way back up, because I do have a Clapton in here, so I am having to run it, or I have been running it at 75 watts constantly. Just going back up. There you go, sorted. Right, and if we just fire her, and there she blows. So still hitting like a trooper, definitely. And you know, this, I really love this unit. Even with an RDA on it, it's only a fraction taller than the original. By the time you put another one on there, you know, it is a nice size. Do love this, and very privileged to actually have this before it's out in the shops as well. So that's the unit. What we'll do is head back up to the top and vape on it, and I'll have another little chat with you about it. Guys, so we're back up top now. Quick look at the mini Snow Wolf 75 watts. Let me just juice up this coil. Excuse me. Okay, so size wise, I love, you know, I would definitely be taking that on a night out with me, or if I want to be slightly discreet but still stylish, should we say. So that's it there, and I think that looks amazing. Great little mod. Just have a quick vape on this. Now I have been running this at 75 watts. The battery's been lasting okay, it hasn't been bad. I would have said maybe half a day to a full day, depending. But you know, that's to be expected from a single battery, and especially running it at 75 watts. Still enough power to chuck out them clouds. As I said, that is a Clapton build and it's pushing it lovely. No problems there whatsoever. So, you know, temperature mode, I've tested that. That works as the original does. No problems there either. I'm just really excited about this unit. It's just a nice looking unit, definitely. Nice size, still got some weight to it, which is always good. And, you know, it just does feel very solid. Should we go through good points and bad points? Let's do it. Bad points. Unfortunately, it is a single battery, but because of its size, you know, that is the way it is, unfortunately. But other than that, it's a great little unit. Drawbacks, other than the single battery, the door rattle. But as I said, I think that's just in the prototypes. When you get yours from the shops, it'll be fine, hopefully. Other than that, good points. I'm glad it's got a charging port on it now. I really like this unit, I really do. It's just such a nice size. This is one thing. Okay, earlier on yesterday, I was chain vaping this quite a bit, and the temperature protection came on. So it's good that I know it's working. I'd rather it not come on. I'd rather it stay cool enough. But other than that, at least I know it is working. Same with the temperature control. You know, it still hits. It's like using the 200, just a small dinky version, really. Okay, one new feature that I did forget to tell you about. They've actually incorporated a lock facility in this. So if we just hold down the positive and the fire button, system locked. Okay, so it's a matter of pressing the positive then the negative, and now that won't fire at all. Won't do absolutely nothing. Hope you can see that now. So if we push the positive and the fire button, that should come off lock, and there you go. And then it'll go up and down. So, nice little extra feature there, which I like, especially if you've got it in your pocket. Anything like that would be very handy. But I actually love this unit. Shame they don't, or maybe it's an idea, that they actually supply it with a tank, then it's an all-in-one kit. It might be an idea. Batteries at the moment that I'm using are Samsung's 25Rs, which has been doing very well. I haven't actually charged or used the charging port for it yet. It does come, which I didn't mention, where are you, is the actual USB lead just there. So they supply that as well in the unit. If you actually take off the door where the battery would be sitting, they've actually put it in there so they can keep the box size down. But yeah, really excited about this one. You know, I know the RDA's definitely a cloud chaser, but you know, running it on the Snow Wolf has been fine, really. I do usually vape at about 90 watts, so I mean, for me personally, I would have loved to have seen this maybe in a 100-watt mod. I think that would have been nice, but 75 is fine as well. You know, you can run pretty much anything on here. So that's the 75-watt mini Snow Wolf with temperature control. This has been a first look by myself. So that was the unboxing of the unit, and I love it. I really do. Love the size of it. I mean, my hands are quite big, so it just takes it up totally. Very discreet. Quite powerful. at 75 watts, and that's what I've been pushing it constantly at. As I said, I have chain vaped this unit and it does get slightly hot, but that is because of the build as well. It's trying to push a lot and the protection unit comes on, but it's always good to know that it is there and it is working. I'm happy with that little review for you. I hope you enjoy it, and stay tuned for more products from Asmodus. They have sent me quite a bit, so I will be showing you those as well. Lots of juice reviews, stuff like that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and head over to my Instagram account, which is review_this_UK, and you can see lots of pictures of all the products that I get hold of, and pictures of supercars if that's what you're into. And yeah, I will see you shortly.